A shadow has fallen across a sector of Imperial space. The Adepta Sororitas have set down upon a planet with a landscape transfigured. The surface has been twisted into a bioorganic nightmare. As they search amongst the ruins for survivors, a thunderous rumbling is heard from deep in the planet. The sound grows ever more resonant as the thing below shatters fault lines and continental shelves alike. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Tyranid versus Adepta Sororitas. Greetings everyone, JT the Voice here, and boy have we got a fun one for you today.
Hello everyone, Jordan back in the Play On studio with my Tyranids. I took a small hiatus, getting ready for the World Championships, playing World Leaders, but we are back and I am inspired. I've been rewatching Attack on Titan and it got me thinking that I had never played the Bio-Titan in a game before.
Today we are playing a brand new detachment, a detachment that I've never played before. Brent helped me build this list because he is a Sisters player and apparently this is one of his favorite detachments.
Hello everyone, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Brent. I'm usually either in the paint dungeon or taking notes for the games.
Unfortunately, as much as I would love Brent to play this detachment, we're a little short-staffed today and he has to take notes. So I get sent in.
Attack's Champions of Faith detachment consists of Aestred, Thurga, and Agathae Dolan, a Canoness with the Triptych of Judgement Enhancement, a Hospitaller with the Sanctified Amulet, and Morvenn Vahl as his Warlord. Attack's got 2 10-strong Battle Sister squads, an Immolator, a Rhino, 3 squads of 3 Arco-flagellants, a 10-strong squad of Celestian Sacresants, and a 5-strong squad of Celestian Sacresants, 3 times 3 Paragon Warsuits, that's right, 9 Paragon Warsuits on the table, a 10-strong Repentia squad, and 5 Seraphim. Aestred and Agathae with the 10 Celestian Sacresants will be inside the Rhino. The Canoness will be with the 5 Celestian Sacresants inside the Immolator. The Seraphim will start in reserve as they do have the Deep Strike keyword.
I am very much looking forward to seeing what Morvenn Vahl and her Paragon sisters are going to do in this battle.
Jordan's Subterranean assault consists of 5 hyper-adapted Raveners, a Winged Hive Tyrant as his Warlord. He's got 10 Hormagaunts, a Biovar, 1 Biovore, 1 Haruspex, 2 Lictors, 2 Raveners, a Psychophage, a Screamer Killer, and a Hierophant Bio-Titan. Did you know that a Hierophant Bio-Titan can slip through a Subterranean assault tunnel marker?
How does that work logistically? I don't know, but it's awesome and we're doing it today.
10 Hormagaunts will start the game inside the Hierophant Bio-Titan. Jordan will put his Screamer Killer, his Haruspex, and the hyper-adapted Raveners in reserve.
I have a Bio-Titan that I need to hunt down. That's a lot of wounds, that's a high toughness model, and it hurts. All of its attack profiles are incredibly scary and very good at taking out anything in my army.
Our deployment today is a tipping point, and we're playing Scorched Earth. From the second battle round onwards at the end of the command phase, or end of round 5 if they went second, the player whose turn it is will score 5 victory points for each objective marker they control, up to 10 victory points per turn. Also from the second battle round onwards, 1 unit from a player's army that's within range of an objective marker, not within their deployment zone, can action to burn that objective. That action will complete at the end of the opponent's next turn, or the end of the battle, whichever comes first. If completed, the objective marker is burned and removed from the battlefield. Each time a player burns an objective marker, that player will score 5 victory points if the objective was in no man's land, or 10 victory points instead if the objective was in their opponent's deployment zone. As always, it's a maximum of 50 points on primary for the game.
I don't know how I'm going to stop all of this tunneling. He's got a lot of ways to get around the board, come out of reserves. This is a tough army to try to shut down. Basically what's going to happen here is we're playing whack-a-mole with Tyranids. Anything that pops its head out needs to get it chopped off. It's time to head into deployment. And what's that? Another meeting? Hold on a sec.
Brent, welcome to 40K 40 Minutes.
Thank you for having me. I'm really honored to be here.
This is going to be a fun day. So let's see who's deploying first.
Oh, I got a 3, so.
I got a 4. I will let the sisters deploy first.
Okay, cool.
This episode was brought to you by Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus is an exciting, turn-based tactical strategy game set in the eternal conflict of Games Workshop's Warhammer 40,000 universe. If you're looking for tactical, fast-paced battlefield gameplay right in the palm of your hand, this game's for you. In Tacticus, you can assemble and lead over 80 legendary Warhammer 40,000 champions from 18 different playable factions. Tacticus is an officially licensed Games Workshop game, and the developers are continually introducing fresh content, exciting features, new game modes, and challenging events so so there's always a way to play. Game modes include things like PvE campaigns, PvP, live events, and even guild raids. Plus, there's always some awesome special event going on. Don't just take my word for it. Tacticus has an average rating of 4.5 in the app stores, making it your go-to for Warhammer 40,000 tactical gameplay. Plus, if you sign up now, or even if you're already playing, use code PLAYON25 to get 10 shards for Isabella, the Adepta Sororitas Hospitaller, and 2,000 gold. That code again is PLAYON25, PLAYON25, and is live until December 31st, 2025. Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. Check out the link in the description below, or go to the App Store and download it today.
I will start by deploying my Battle Sister squad with the Hospitaller, who has a deny bubble.
I can't have a Bio-Titan show up in your deployment zone?
Yeah, because that would not be good.
For me, I'm just going to put my Bio-Vor on my home.
Ah, yes, a tried and true. I will then put down the Immolator with the 5 Celestian Sacresants and the Canoness.
Lictor number 1 is going to hang out right here.
So I'm going to put a 3-man Arco squad. So we're going to have them like so.
And then for me, another Lictor is just going to hang out the cheeky right here.
I'm going to put the other 3-man Arco-flagellants tucked nicely in this corner here, hiding behind the rock.
The Hierophant Bio-Titan is going to hang out in this corner right here, because that's pretty much the only place he fits. So he's Titanic, so you're going to have to do 2 drops.
So my last Arco 3-man is going to chill right over here. We'll put the Rhino with Aestred and Agathae, and the Sacresants.
We're going to have a unit of Raveners hanging out back here. These are the guys that make tunnels.
I will then put a unit of Paragon Warsuits with Meltas and War Maces.
All right, next drop is going to be more Raveners.
Oh no, well, I'm going to tuck them over here so they can come get you.
So the next up is going to be my Psychophage, and he's going to be hanging out right here.
I'm then going to put the Sisters of Battle without the character. It's going to go over there.
And my last drop is my Hive Tyrant, who's going to be hanging out right here.
I'm going to put the Paragon Warsuits with Morvenn Vahl. This unit also has maces and meltas. My last unit will be the Sword and Stormbolter Paragon Warsuits.
All right, we are deployed. Let's see who's going first.
That'd be fun.
Roll 2.
I rolled 3.
All right, just good luck, sir.
You as well. Wait. I think I hear attack coming. Play on. Bye.
I didn't even get to roll dice, but apparently the sisters are going first. Thanks, Brent. Unfortunately, with resourcing, Brent needs to do the script notes, and I get to play the sisters, which is awesome.
Well, I'm a little sad. I thought I was playing Brent, and then Tack took over. We're going to eat Tack instead.
Would you like to cut my deck?
I would love to. Would you like to cut mine?
Sure.
So this one is now my fault, and this one is now your fault.
Okay, so here's my miracle is a 5.
That's a pretty good miracle.
Or secondaries.
Taxtron, Assassination, and Mark for Death.
That is not good.
The Bio-Vor, the Top Lictor, and the Winged Hive Tyrant are we going to be the Mark units. Gamma target will be Psychophage. Paragon Warsuits are going to be selected for a righteous purpose, all 3 of them.
That being said, I won't be able to shoot anything.
And that Battle Sister squad will sticky Tack's home objective. That means Tack's going to maintain control of it even without units on it until Jordan takes it away with more objective control at the end of any phase.
I think that is it for command phase stuff. So at the end of the command phase, I'm going to spend my one and only command point on new orders.
And switch out Assassination for Area Denial.
I can do area denial. It's going to get my Arcos killed, but you know what? That's what they do in these games.
That's much better.
Command phase done. Going to the moon phase.
Arco-flagellants advance onto the center objective.
I like that. Over there, I've got more Arcos, and they seem to like that objective over there. Woo!
Everyone's motivated to.
They're going to be behind it, obviously, to just not get shot. I'm going to advance the sisters.
Spreading out onto the objective and towards the back of his zone, being very mindful of the deep striking units that Jordan has.
My luck can't continue, right?
Arco-flagellant squad number 3 advances towards those rocks in front of them.
Gonna tuck the sisters even more so that you won't be able to shoot more Vahl's unit. I'm gonna do my best to not get shot over here. So my Repenta are just gonna fill in this little pocket.
Rhino shifts to the top of the map.
And then the sisters are gonna tuck even harder to hopefully not get shot at. That is movement. because if I move anything else, you will start to gain line of sight.
No shooting, no charging, no fighting. This is a quick turn. End of the fight phase. Jordan uses the Winged Hive Tyrant's Will of the Hive Mind to reduce the cost of a stratagem by 1. Retreat from below for 0 command points. Puts the Hierophant into reserves. Raveners using their Death from below to go into reserves as well. Attack discards Mark for death to gain a command point. He does score 5 points on Area Denial. Takes him up to 5 as we head to Jordan's turn 1.
Where once there was a Titan, there's now nothing. Except that Titan's gonna come back to bite me in the face pretty quick here.
Doesn't look like a lot of Tyranid stuff on the table.
Not now, but that changes.
Maybe. But you cut my deck, so again, this is your fault.
Jordan's pulled behind enemy lines and Area Denial.
I want the middle.
Oh,
Command phase, I don't have much to do because I only have 5 models on the battlefield. So let us go into the movement phase. Mr. Lictor is going to move 8
oh no.
and come say hello.
Oh no.
Top Lictor moves onto the objective. Psychophage moves up beside the center Lictor.
Huh. I was expecting one thing to come chase the Arcos, not 2. That's interesting.
This is going to have 2 benefits. 1, I will actually 99.9% guarantee kill the Arcos. And 2, it'll cause TAC to bring out more stuff to actually kill the Psychophage and the Lictor, so that my Bio-Titan, when he pops up on my turn 2, will have a lot of targets to shoot and do hopefully quite a bit of damage to TAC's army right out the gate. Now we're going to go into the reserves.
Raveners will return beside the Winged Hive Tyrant, which creates a tunnel in front of the Winged Hive Tyrant. Second Ravener squad pops up onto the top objective and creates a tunnel marker just behind it.
Shooting phase.
Biobore drops a Spore Mine in, top right in TAC's deployment zone.
Lictor is going to charge. On a 4, minimum effort, but we love minimum effort here.
Psychophage, same target, also in.
We will start with the Lictor 2s. Rerolling 1s because, I don't know, they gave us reroll 1s. 2s.
Step 1, invulnerable saves. Step 2, Funeral Pains. First one. Second one.
2 go down. Psychophage now
On 2s. 2s.
wipes out the unit.
I think I can capitalize on those 2 things in the middle without cover.
TAC gains a 1 on his Miracle Dice for the unit dying. Jordan scores 5 on Area Denial and 3 points on behind enemy lines. That takes him up to 8 on his secondaries to TAC's 5 as we head to turn 2.
I get another Miracle Die. That's a 3. That's not so good. We go into secondaries.
TAC's drawn Sabotage and Overwhelming Force.
Overwhelming Force is perfect right now. Jordan's got 2 units on that middle. I can take those out.
A little bit of battle, a little bit of chores.
A little bit, yeah. Then choosing my 3 Righteous Purpose.
On all 3 of his Paragon Warsuits, Simulacrum gains TAC a 5 on his Miracle Dice. Bottom objective is now stickied by his Battle Sisters again.
So we go into scoring.
TAC will score 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives, 5 points each.
All right, so we go into the movement phase. This squad of Paragon Warsuits moves 9 because they got the +1 to their move.
Second unit of Paragon Warsuits at the bottom move towards the Psychophage.
As predicted, TAC exposed 2 units of Warsuits to take out the Psychophage, and my Bio-Titan has an excellent profile for taking them down. I'm hoping he's going to pop up next turn and shoot both the Warsuits down and thin TAC's ability to actually kill the thing, and then I can crash into his walls, have a boulder fly into one of the sisters' mom's houses, and start a whole saga for that sister. Maybe 4 seasons and 2 movies.
More Warsuits moving to gain a line of sight on the Psychophage.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sisters and I'm just going to tuck them forward. Then my Immolator is going to move, staying pretty hidden, but now I'm able to probably get into the fight.
Hyper-adapted Raveners now using Hypersensory Array to rapid ingress for free. They deep strike in behind the terrain just to the left of the center objective. They're also going to place a tunnel marker.
Time to hunt some bugs. So Morvenn Vahl is going to start off the festivities, and we're going to put everything into your Psychophage. I'm spending 1 of my Miracle Die, the 1, for Righteous Repugnance. Paragon Warsuits first. 6s.
Success! Top unit of Paragon Warsuits firing on that Lictor in the middle. Got him!
I got the points, which is really good, but I've lost my charge target to get onto the center objective.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to die there. You rolled too good.
Yeah, a little too good, because I was wanting the charge. I didn't think the flamers would do it, but they did it.
Battle Sisters, pop the Spore Mine.
The Arco-flagellants are going to sabotage that piece right in front of them. No charges, because I can't charge.
Raveners using their Death from Below ability again to go back into reserve. Winged Hive Tyrant at the end of the fight phase here, using Will of the Hive Mind again to retreat below for 0 command points. Raveners go back into reserve. Good turn for Tack, 5 points on Overwhelming Force. That gives him a 5 more on secondary for 10, to his 10 primary is 20 to Jordan's 8.
I'm gonna draw some cards.
Okay.
Jordan's drawn Defense Stronghold and Bring It Down.
If I'm not mistaken, warsuits are vehicles.
They are vehicles.
So I can bring them down.
You can try to bring them down.
Yeah, I only have 3 models on the table, so it's gonna be tough.
Look, I know that they're all underground right now waiting for their chances right.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
He holds 2 objectives to score 10 victory points.
Are you ready for the rumbling?
No, but it's going to happen regardless of me being ready or not.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the fastest movement phases we've ever had. Right to the reserve step. Ravener squad coming up just 9 inches away from that bottom tunnel marker, creating a tunnel marker just in front of them. Haruspecs emerging from the tunnel marker that the Raveners just created.
We do have the Raveners, the Hyper Raveners, and the Screamer Killer still in reserves, but I think they are going to stay underground. But we have 1 more unit to come in.
It's the one that should not be able to fit in a tunnel.
That's very narrow-minded of you.
The Hierophant comes up from the tunnel marker that's near the center objective. Oh boy!
That's my move phase.
Oh boy. That is your movement phase.
Let's get to some shooting. My Horsepex is going to use his Grasping Tongue into your Arcos.
Ugh.
So we get 1 shot, 1 opportunity, on a 3, on a 2.
So 6 plus invuln.
Please take 7 damage.
Takes 1 down.
My Arco is now Archon.
So now, the Hierophant Bio-Titan.
Uh-oh.
Hierophant splitting fire into the Paragon Warsuits without Morvenn Vahl in the center and the Warsuits up top.
So we'll start with this unit here. So we're going to get 12 shots.
Aw.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
I'm going to take these 2 at a time because they have 4 wounds each.
More.
You've got 1 Paragon Warsuit dead. Oh no.
And 2 more.
I will spend 1 of my 5s on an auto pass, and then I just need to roll 1.
1 model on a 1 wound.
Turns out D6 plus 6 shots is real good.
Please don't do your worst.
Dire Biocannon number 2. D6 plus 6. That is worth a command point. Reroll. This one. 200% better.
100% better, do your math.
Well, no, if you go from 1 to 2.
That's a 100% increase.
100 times 1 is 1.
Okay.
It's Tyranid math. 3s.
I will put in a miracle die in there, and then here are 2 4-ups.
Only lose 1, but 1 is on a single wound.
Okay, whew. All right, gun slowed down on the second unit. I'm still there.
Biovor firing at the Paragon Warsuits misses.
So now we're going to do some charges.
Okay.
Haruspec charging the Battle Sisters.
I really need Jordan to fail this charge here.
So I'm going to spend a command point here. We need an 8, and that's a 5. Okay.
Whew. Okay, you failed the charge.
And then the Bio-Titan.
Makes this charge at the top of the map.
All right, melee weapons.
Oh God.
Hierophant fighting the Paragon Warsuits.
Hitting on 3s. So that'll be 7 AP2s.
At like multi-damage each?
D6 plus 1.
Melee does what now? D6 plus 1 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Warsuits are down.
I've lost a Paragon Warsuit unit. That does suck. However, hopefully I can take out the Bio-Titan next turn.
And then I'm going to consolidate onto the point.
Warsuits give Tack a 2 for his Miracle Dice. 4 points on Bring It Down for Jordan. Defense Stronghold ongoing. That puts him to 22. Tack Sabotage completes, giving him another 3 on his secondary. 2 full rounds complete and a single point in it. Tack with just the narrowest of leads.
There is a massive Titan in my face, and I've got to do something about it. Otherwise, this battle is lost. Starting the new battle round. New miracle. I got a 6.
Tack's pulled Recover Assets and Cleanse.
Nothing but chores. Luckily, Sisters are one of those armies that you have a lot of assets, so I can probably pull off both. I need to choose my new Righteousness.
Given to Morvenn Vahl's unit, the Sacresants, and the Sister Squad that's at the bottom of the map. Simulacrum gives Tack a Miracle Dice.
4.
That is a mighty invuln. I do have Battle Shock to take.
Paragon Warsuit all by itself fails Battle Shock.
So then we go into scoring.
Tack holds 2 objectives. That's going to give him 5 each for 10, taking him up to 33.
Then we go into movement.
Celestian Sacresants with Aestred and Agathae disembark from the Rhino, closing on the Hierophant Bio-Titan. Paragon Warsuits with Morvenn Vahl move towards the Hierophant. Battleshock Paragon Warsuit hides in behind the terrain.
My Rhino has lost his occupants and is lonely. So the Repentia are going to get inside the Rhino.
Rhino moving into position up top to spill out Repentia at the Bio-Titan next turn, should it still be up. Celestian Sacresants with Canoness disembark the Immolator, moving towards the Haruspex.
Tokyo Drift the Immolator, just so that you don't get cover. And then my Seraphim have dropped in to just apply some flamer pressure onto that point, as well as make it so it's a little bit harder to use that tunnel.
Hypersensory Cilia again, rapid ingress for 0 command points. Ravener squads are back. They create a tunnel marker right behind them as well.
So in the shooting phase, we're going to take everything from my Immolator and go into your Haruspex.
I take it.
The Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer, miss. Oh,
Nope.
6 up. No.
D6 damage.
Haruspex to 9 wounds remaining.
The sisters now are going to fire everything into the Haruspex. I'm in rapid fire with everything.
3 ups.
Tack using Miracle Dice on the Heavy Bolter and popping the Squad Cherub to get one back. Haruspex down to 7 wounds.
Sacresants are going to put in bolt pistol shots into the Haruspex. 3 5s and no wounds.
So close.
So let's go big.
Morvenn Vahl and the Paragon Warsuits, command point and grenades, 4 mortal wounds to the Bio-Titan.
Then we're going to spend another command point on Suffer Not the Unfaithful.
To gain sustained hits with Vahl's unit.
Then we're going to spend my Miracle Die of a 2 for Righteous Repugnance on Morvenn Vahl. She'll get 3 extra shots with Fidelity, and everything is going to go into the Battle-Titan.
Tack's really going all out to end the Hierophant right here.
We're going to start with the Paragon Warsuits. I get to reroll.
5s.
Even with Jordan spending a command point reroll to save, Morvenn Vahl and her friends have taken the Hierophant to 2 wounds left. By the throne of Terra, that was ridiculous.
Boy howdy does Morvenn Vahl hurt. We are on 2 wounds. I don't think we're living.
Wasn't able to get the extra Miracle Die with Righteous Repugnance, but hey, I can deal with a 2 wound Titan. All right, lone Battle Shocked Paragon has only 1 target, which is the Battle Titan. So let's just try it. 4s. Oh, no! You're down to 2 wounds. I think I can do that in close combat. This is going to come down to charges and killing things in the charge phase.
Tack's got 3 units to recover assets with. The Battle Sisters in his deployment zone, the Rhino in No Man's Land, the Seraphim in Jordan's deployment zone. Arco-flagellant on the bottom will cleanse the objective.
And we've done actions. After the actions, we go into the charge phase. The Sacresants are going to go first into your Battle Titan. 4 gets me touching that toe. And away they go.
Morvenn Vahl and her Paragon Warsuits charge the Hierophant.
I've made sure to stay more than 6 inches away from the Raveners so that there's no heroic intervention. This is risky. I don't know if Celestian Sacresants can do much against the Haruspex. However, if I just let it roam free, it's gonna be lethal against me. And while I'm over here,
Sacresants charging into the Haruspex. It fails.
I'm gonna use the Canoness's Sacred Command to reroll that, because it's free.
They're in.
We're gonna show off something cool with the Sacresants. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna elect that they fight first. This unit, because of their leaders, has devastating wounds. Hitting on 2s. If I get a 6, this is a devastating wound. Yeah. If I get a 6, this is a devastating wound. If I get a 6,
It's a miracle.
That's gonna kill the Hierophant.
Please don't, please don't, please don't.
Does he explode? Oh.
Whew. We have slain a Battle Titan.
Hormagaunts disembark behind the Hierophant, lose no models. Hierophant, unfortunately, does not explode, or fortunately, depending on who you're cheering for.
Ouch. Even though we lost like 810 points of our army, I think we're still in an okay spot.
Miracle Dice of a 3 for Tack for killing the Hierophant.
This is where things could get rough for the sisters. The sisters are a glass cannon army. I am out in the open. Let's see what the Tyranids do in the clapback.
Jordan with 2 command points on counter-offensive here. Haruspex interrupting to attack the Sacresants.
They're hitting on 3s.
We're gonna do 4 at a time. So 1's dead so far. So 2 more dead.
It takes a Miracle Dice, but they still go down.
I get a Miracle Die for you killing the Sacresants with your Haruspex. I'll take that. And you killed a Canoness. So that's another Miracle Die, which is a 3.
Alrighty.
5 on recover assets, 2 for cleanse, gives him 7 points secondary to go to 20 on secondary, to go to his 20 primary, which is 40 points total. Jordan's defense stronghold kicks off. He's got 25 as we head to Jordan's turn 3.
Let's draw some cards and see what they want us to do.
Jordan pulls secure no man's land and recover assets.
So do some chores.
Luckily, your Balvor can only do chores with his own chassis.
Yeah.
10 victory points gained for Jordan for holding 2 objectives.
Nothing to do in the command phase, and away we go. Mr. Horspex is going to make it so he cannot fail his charge this time.
Hormagaunts move towards the Celestian Sacresants.
All right, next up.
Raveners hunting Morvenn, Vahl, and her Paragons. Ravener moves up towards the center objective. Reserves now, Raveners pop out of the tunnel marker near the Seraphim.
And then lastly, Mr. Screamer Killer is going to bravely pop up in the face of Vahl.
All right, Jordan, you're within melter range.
I am.
And you're okay with that?
Yes.
Because you want a 6-inch charge.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 1 command point and fire Overwatch with Morvenn Vahl's unit into your Screamer Killer.
Plus a miracle dice for righteous repugnance.
6 up. All right, down to 4.
Then I've got 3 missile shots. Oh, there's 1 in there. D3 damage.
Oh no. He's down to 3.
So I would need 2 from Fidelis to kill you.
Spending a 6 from his miracle dice to hit.
Are my dice slowed down? All 4 at AP1.
3 ups. We'll spend our command point to roll a 3 up. We're good.
So I don't get you. Ooh, and I spent a lot of resources to try to make that happen.
But you put him down to 3. Our Biovore is going to get a second chance at taking out that 1 wound Warsuit. D3 attacks. 4s. Both hit.
Oh no. 2 up. Okay.
Sad.
Hyper-adapted Raveners shoot and kill 2 of the Sacresants. Harrospec fires at the Arco-flagellant. He misses.
Screamer Killer's going to yell at Morvenn Vahl.
1 model takes a damage. Battle shock test is passed. Hive Tyrant recovers assets. Lichter recovers assets. That's a 3-point secondary for Jordan.
Now we're going to go into the charge phase. So we're going to start with the Screamer Killer going into Morvenn Vahl's unit. That is a 6, minimum effort.
Yep, right on the nose.
Normal Raveners into Vahl's unit. 5 and a 10.
Hormagaunts charge the Sacresants. Success! Hyper-adapted Raveners charge Morvenn Vahl.
I need them to die.
Looks like Jordan has had enough of that unit, and I don't blame him.
Morvenn Vahl has a lot to deal with.
Harrospec's charging both the Sister Squad and the Immolator. He's in. Raveners fail to reach the Seraphim.
So we're going to start with the Screamer Killer. So he's going to go into Vahl's unit. I'm in range, so I'm going to spend my half turn to command reroll one of those wounds.
So I've got 1 over there with 3 wounds left. So I'll take 2 right now.
Tax spends a miracle dice to make an invuln save. 1 Warsuit's killed and another is wounded.
I am going to spend 2 command points for counteroffensive to fight into the Raveners.
And 1 command point for Suffer Not the Unfaithful.
I'm also going to spend my 1 and last miracle die for righteous repugnance to give Morvenn Vahl extra attacks.
Hyper-adapted Ravener units killed, but Morvenn Vahl doesn't get the kill, so no extra miracle dice for that.
Well, you get 1 when she dies.
Wow.
Raveners in the center now, fighting the Paragon Warsuits.
3 more. Nope, they all die. And then Vahl takes 1.
Warsuits are down. Morvenn Vahl has 6 wounds left.
But alone, she can still do a lot.
Raveners can do consolidate onto the center objective. Tack gains a 6 on his miracle dice.
Let's do our Hormagaunts next.
Here we go. 9 4-ups.
4 down.
So we're going to do the normal attacks into the Sisters, and we're going to do the Shoveling Claws into the Immolator.
5 of the Battle Sisters are down.
And then we have our Shoveling Claws into the Immolator. You'll take 11 damage.
Immolator is down.
I think Tack is going to be able to clean it all up on his turn, so we're going to be fighting with scraps at the end of the game. But I do have bottom of turn, so I need to make sure I have enough material left on turn 5 to be able to score and burn, and hopefully squeak out a very close win, because we are neck and neck right now. Now you get to fight back.
Sacresants kill 6 Hormagaunts in the clapback. Battle Sisters, no effect on the Harrospects. Ooh boy, what a turn for Jordan. 5 on secure no man's land, 3 on recover assets. That puts him to 23 secondary points to tax 20. Both players have 20 primary. It's 40 to 43 in favor of Jordan as we head to tax turn 4.
Jordan goes second. In a Scorched Earth mission, going second has its advantages. So I need to shut him down now. Let's see what miracle I have in store for me. That is a 2. And my secondaries are gonna be...
Defend stronghold and no prisoners are drawn.
Okay, just kill stuff.
I'm worried Tak is going to max out his secondaries this turn, and it's going to be a uphill climb from here now that I've lost my Bio-Titan. May he rest in peace.
Righteous purpose goes to the lone Paragon Warsuit, the Celestian Sacresants, and Morvenn Vahl. Sacresants pass Battle Shock. The Paragon Warsuit fails. Tak scores 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives. He's up to 50 points.
We're going to go into the movement phase now.
Repent to disembark the Rhino and move towards the objective.
Then I'm going to pivot. That still gives me a 10-inch move onto that objective. We're going to risk it here.
Battle Shock Paragon Warsuit moves to see the Haruspecs.
See the tongue.
I can see the tongue.
Battle Sisters moving towards the Haruspecs.
They might as well just stay in combat. I am going to fall back, my Battle Sisters. And all they're trying to do here is stay on that objective, be more than 1 inch away from you.
Arco-flagellants closing on the Hormigons.
Morvenn Vahl is going to fall back here, so she's going to go there. I'm spending it for indefatigable.
Indefatigable.
Yeah.
Tak with a command point for indefatigable dedication. Morvenn Vahl can still shoot and charge despite falling back.
We'll go into the shooting phase. So I do have no prisoners. I need to kill 3 things.
Morvenn Vahl splitting fire, targeting the Screamer Killer and the Raveners.
Win on 4s. 4 up.
Jordan using Hive Tyrant's ability to command reroll a save for a Screamer Killer. It's okay. Ravener takes 2, down to 1 wound left.
Then we're going to take the Paragon Warsuit and we're going to just try to punch out a Haruspecs. +1 to wound, 4s, because you are a monster.
I am a monster. 6 up. Nope.
4 damage. The Sister Squad takes the Haruspec to 2 wounds remaining.
Seraphim are going to fire into your Lictor.
Down it goes.
That is 1 of my no prisoners.
I don't know who this Tak is, but he is rolling so good today.
Rhino is going to put Storm Bolters and the Hunter Killer into the Screamer Killer. Ha!
No damage. The Celestian Sacresants kill 1 Hormigaunt.
We've shot everything. We go into charges.
Paragon Warsuit attempts a 12-inch charge into the Raveners. Nope.
Morvenn Vahl is just going to charge the Raveners.
Success.
My Arco-flagellants are going to find those 2 Hormigons.
They make it.
My Repenter are going to go into Raveners. I'm going to burn the 6 because I would love to get more of my Eviscerators in.
That makes it a 12.
Then we're just going to go with Morvenn Vahl.
Morvenn Vahl is into my Raveners. If he takes them down, it's going to be really rough for me because now I won't be able to make more tunnels.
Righteous Repugnance for a Miracle Dice. 3 Raveners down.
Repenter are going to go into your Raveners. I need these Raveners to die. Hitting on 4s and rerolling.
1 left on 1 wound.
That leaves a single point off of no prisoners, and I might need that point.
Arco-flagellants using their extremis trigger word. Extra attacks, but hazardous weapons.
5 ups.
Hormigons are down.
So that's 2 no prisoners.
1 flagellant drops.
So we have our 2 Raveners into Vahl.
So she's down to 4.
Hero Ravener on 1 wound.
6 up in Vahl first. Because sisters. Feel no pains on the first one. Feel no pains on the second one.
2 dead Repentia. Tak scores 4 points on no prisoners, taking his secondary score to 24. He's got 30 on primary for 54 total points to Jordan's 43.
Draw secondaries, which are going to be...
Jordan's pull the tempting target and extend battle lines.
That is an easy 9 points.
Jordan pulling really good secondaries here. I will make a tempting target tough at least.
That top objective will be his tempting target.
I owe you a bunch of battle shocks.
Raveners pass their battle shock. Command point spend on the Screamer Killer for insane bravery.
And we owe you one on the Ravener there. And he's chilling as well. And on the Horsepecs, he fails. Ooh.
Jordan scores 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives, takes him up to 53. He's 1 point behind.
This is our go turn. Raveners are going to fall back onto this point here. That Ravener is going to do a desperate escape. What a brave boy.
Hive Tyrant spending a command point on Tunnel Network pops out near Morvenn Vahl.
Shooting phase, our Horsepecs is going to shoot the Warsuit. Need a 3, 5, That's a 1. That won't do it.
Biovore into the Lone Warsuit fails to wound again.
One day.
One day.
Screamer Killer bellows at the Celestian Sacresants.
D6 plus 3. 4s.
The 3 wasn't. Let's see, my shields hold. My shields hold once.
One dead, Battle Shock passed.
And now it's just charges.
Screamer Killer charging the Sacresants. It fails.
Ooh.
That denies me so many points. That's super annoying, but nothing I can do.
Winged Hive Tyrant charging Morvenn Vahl. Oh no! Failed!
Aw, dang it. You can set your models up for success, but you can't control dice. This is not good.
Haruspex charging the Sisters of the Arco-flagellants.
Yep, they're in. I don't want that flank to collapse. If that flank collapses, the game is over.
Haruspex tears through the Sisters and Arco-flagellants.
4 into the Arcos.
One Sister and one Arco-flagellant left.
I live! Because you've already taken the point, I'm going to just risk it. And I'm going to go with the Arco-flagellant and go Extremis.
We're okay.
Hazardous test is passed.
Jordan is scoring all the points that he needs. He's keeping this really, really close.
Battle Sister bounces off the Haruspex. Tax Defense Stronghold completes to go to 27 secondary and 30 primary. 4 points on extend battle lines for Jordan. He's going to keep tempting target in his pocket. He goes up to 57 to tax 57. Folks, we got a tie game heading into turn 5.
New Miracle die. I get a 6. I'm happy with that. Draw cards.
Bring it down and Display of Might are drawn.
Bring it down, and there is a wounded Haruspex and a wounded Screamer Killer. I can do this.
Attack has drawn excellent secondaries once again.
So I'm going to do my Righteous. Morvenn Vahl will have the Righteous on her. I have to Righteous this unit here. I'll Righteous Rhino.
We have saved our Shadows of the Warp on turn 5. We are calling it now. Hopefully my Bio-Titan and the rest of my big bugs have scared the sisters into losing their faith.
And there it is, Shadows in the Warp.
And we all know how good I am at passing Battle Shock.
The Rhino is Battle Shock.
That's not going to leave me with a lot of objective control on that point.
The Sacresants are Battle Shocked. Morvenn Vahl is Battle Shocked. The Arco-flagellant is Battle Shocked.
That's tough.
Simulacrum gets tagged another 6 for his dice pool. Hopefully that helps.
In terms of scoring here,
10 victory points for holding 2 objectives. That's going to take tack to 67.
so because I can't fit through there and I can't be partially on that,
Seraphim Squad move on to that top objective.
Sacresants, they're just going to move to make it a pretty hard charge to fail.
Arco-flagellants closing on the Hive Tyrant. Morvenn Vahl eyeing up the Raveners.
So I've given up the center, but that does keep me in no man's land.
Warsuit going for the Haruspex.
We go into the shooting phase, I believe. Storm Bolters from the Rhino are going to go into your Ravener. 1-5.
He's okay.
Sacresants into the Ravener. They got him. Morvenn Vahl into the Screamer Killer now.
Overheads.
Miracle dice to wound. Jordan makes the save.
I am feeling the pain of Morvenn Vahl being all by her lonesome. She is just not as good without her Paragon Warsuits. Paragon Warsuit into her specs. 1 and
AP4.
AP4.
So just go straight through.
Finally guns it down.
And that is Bring It Down. Battle Sister, Heavy Bolter into the Raveners. 1-4.
1 model on 1 wound remaining. Seraphim starting the Scorch Earth action on the objective.
If I'm able to burn that objective, there is a path to victory. So then we're going to the charges. I've got some tough choices here with my charges.
Repentia charging the Screamer Killer. No good.
Sacresants into the Screamer Killer.
They reach.
Arcos are going to go into your Screamer Killer. They're very, very in. Vahl is going to go into the last Raveners. And double 6s.
She's in.
We're going to start the fight off with my Sacresants. They're going to go into the Screamer Killer. Nothing. That is bad news, Bears.
Jordan spending 2 command points for counter-offensive. Raveners to act next.
3s, 5s.
That's really good.
Morvenn Vahl is down, and she explodes. That kills the injured Ravener.
I get a 3 on my Miracle die.
Arco-flagellants use their Extremis trigger word against the Screamer Killer. Just 1 wound. Hazardous check is passed. Screamer Killer splitting his attacks into Sacresants and Arco-flagellants.
3s, 3-rolling 1s.
I have 1 shield. So the Sacresants are gone.
And then into the Arcos.
The Sacresants are down. Aestred and Agathae live. Good turn for Tack. 4 points on Bring It Down, 4 on Display of Might. Gives him 35 on his secondary, 5 points off a max. He's got 40 points on primary with 1 objective being burnt. That could be the difference here. 75 to 57 as we head to Jordan's turn 5.
Alrighty, but turn 5.
Turn 5, and I am nervous.
A lot of things have to go right here. So first, we're gonna draw some cards.
Jordan's pulled engaged in all fronts and no prisoners.
Oh, you.
I don't like that because I need to do actions. We'll see what we can do. Screamer Killer isn't synapse, so he'll get 3 dice on his Battle Shock test. And he's out as brave as you can get.
Jeez.
But now the big one is the Ravener. He's an 8 on leadership, and that's a 10.
There you go.
Step 1 completed. Step 2 is this Screamer Killer is going to fall back onto this point because he's going to choose Cowardice.
Winged Hive Tyrant moves in range of the objective.
So I'm going to attempt to move my Ravener.
So I'm going to spend 1 command point, going down to 2, and I'm going to Overwatch. This is a Hail Mary. I need to stop that Ravener. I need a single 6 here because it is sustained. Nope. And the bolters can't kill you.
That was a desperation play, and had it worked, it could have been huge.
Well, that's a time for the dice to go cold.
Our hero Ravener, he's going to come onto the middle here. So we're going to go into the shooting phase, and my Biovore is just going to shoot a Spore Mine into this corner here for my engage. My Ravener is going to start the burn in the middle, and we're going to use this token here.
You're just flexing at this point.
And now all that's left is the Hive Tyrant needs to charge the characters in the middle there.
He reaches. Tyrant into the characters.
6 stacks, we're hitting on 2s.
If I can make a ton of 4-ups, I win the game.
Down they go! Consolidate sees him reach the top objective, putting more objective control on it, and that's enough to stop Tack from completing the burn action. He cannot scorch that objective. End of the round, to score his primary points, Jordan's going to score 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives, and 5 more at the end of the game for completing the Scorched Earth action. That puts it to a 76 to 75 with paint, 86 to 85 victory for your winner, Jordan. What a back and forth. The absolute definition of a slobber knocker. 1 point in it and a 19-point turn 5 is what it took for the Tyranids to take down the Adepta Sororitas. Gentlemen, that was a ton of fun to watch. What a game, and what a pleasure to watch the both of you play. Special thanks to this episode's sponsor, Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. Make sure to check out the link in the description below, or go to the App Store and download it today. Of course, a great big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.
You are very, very open to just stripping down.
What's the point of being a black belt in jiu-jitsu if you can't take your shirt off? That's the whole point.
That's not the whole point.
It's like 95% of the point.
Move your models.
Okay.